Hello, it is 3:46 on Friday. I'm at Purtis Creek State Park in Texas, and I'm gonna vlog it. I haven't done a video in a very long time. It's just me by myself today. No one else. Here's some of the lake. And just gonna be out doing some trails. I don't know how long I'm gonna be out today. Probably not that long because I have plans to do stuff after this, but we shall see. I want to do every trail, and I don't know how long each trail is yet, but once I start, I'll probably just try to do everything I can and then head home whenever I'm done, right? And so we got right here. I don't know if this is a trail, but I think there's a trail that goes that way, and we're gonna go check it out. So I started the trail. I don't know how long. I think it was a mile for this one, and it connects into two other trails. And then I was gonna do those two, and then probably head back, like do a loop back around and be done, right? But don't know how long it's gonna take. But since I'm at my own pace, it should be a lot faster. But I'm gonna show things I think are cool and take photos and videos and stuff. So I'm along the water, and there's a pier for fishing, but I'm just gonna be talking for a second about how I've been here once, and it was pretty dark, so I didn't have a lot of time to actually walk the trails. I did a little bit. Never done this trail. Don't know if this leads into the trail I did. Ooh. But this is next to Eustis Purtis Creek. And it's really cool. It's spring as well. Early spring. Everything is pretty green still. So, doing the first, barely got into it. This is past where I was like 5 minutes ago. Now we're into the actual enclosed forest area for the trail. And it's pretty cool. And I haven't updated anything on my YouTube in a while. And so from last video I have and whatnot, I've had I had the Canon T7, but now I have the Canon SL3, and it looks like this. It's pretty much the Canon T7, except I also have a 50mm now, but it's pretty much the same thing as the T7, except it has a flip out screen that I can adjust for whatever I want, and it is a little bit faster at processing everything, and it has a touch screen. It's pretty fast, and I really enjoy using it a lot more. It looks like we're at crossroads, left or right. So what it looks like is we're on that main road right here, and basically head across the road, and then it's gonna split again into the actual trails. That was a road. And once I hit that, I'll probably turn left and then do that trail. But I crossed the road and kept going, and I'll cut again to whenever we get to the trail split. So I was wrong. I just finished the first trail now. This is where it forks. The green trail is the first one I did. So now I gotta figure out which one I'm doing now. See, green trail. And then there's a blue trail and a red trail. And then a map. See, we did green from here up. Now blue trail, red trail. Think I'm gonna do this one, which is over there. Partly because I know where that one is, and I don't know. I think the other one's right there. I'm not sure. So we're just gonna do this one, and then do this like a figure 8, and then come back down, and then probably leave. And if I have enough time, we'll do this one though. See, red trail, blue trail. I think this is where they start, obviously. The map doesn't exactly show names other than this one, so we're just gonna go, hope it's that one. Yeah. I think this is blue trail, has a blue thing. I see green and red over there. So we're gonna go this way. Thought this was kind of cool. It's like a little canopy thing. Can't really tell because everything looks green on the camera, but I'm about 5 minutes into the trail, I guess. And it's pretty cool. I'm out in a field kind of area, like a bunch of shrubbery and bushes, and trees are a lot less, they're a lot more sparse. And trails are still pretty thin. Pretty far in, I guess now. 20 minutes, maybe 15, probably. It's just a little windy. It's getting all windy on the trail. Met some biker people. And yeah, still trekking on the blue trail. I really think the shrub bush things are cool. I was walking the trail, and like along the path, there's this massive, like, I don't want to say grove, but I have lack for a better word, but all these blackberries, dude, all these blackberry vines. Like, man, I bet this place is awesome whenever they bloom and have fruit. But if you know, if you lived in Texas or anything, I guess, I don't know where all these things bloom, but I'm sure y'all have seen them around. Blackberries, pretty sick. I also see a bunch of these caterpillar nest things. I don't know if they're caterpillars or not, but in the spring, I guess they like to do their little things and then turn into whatever they do. Sometimes I see hundreds of them in this little nest. And these are also pretty cool little plants, these little leaf things. Wow, I've never actually seen these before. I never knew I've seen them before, but I didn't know they blossomed. It's pretty cool. Google tells me that they're called May apples. I think it also said they're poisonous. I'm not sure if that means, I'm sure that means if you consume it. There's some more caterpillar thingies. But yeah, I just wanted to know what they were. They're pretty cool. Well, I'm at a crossroads, a fork, but when I look that way, there's a fence. I don't know what that is or why it's there. I think this is the right way. Not sure. I don't know where we are exactly on the trail, but yeah, that was weird. Never seen something like that. Well, it appears I've found a sign that says "Do not enter." I'm curious. I see water down there. Too bad. Wish I could see what's down there. But we trek on. I'm on a pretty windy part now. It's going up pretty high, surprisingly. Ooh, dropped my phone, but it don't look like it's going that high. It's not now, but it was going pretty high up earlier. Elevation a little bit. You can still see it's going up right now. And I think that way, which is where the do not enter sign was, it's someone's land. So don't go there. Well, on the edge of someone's fence. This part cuts it really close, don't it? Some really pretty land though. I have no idea what these are. They look cool and they go all the way up this tree. Still hiking along this fence line. Don't know where I'm at on the trail so far. Hopefully I'm nearing the end because it's getting kind of late. I know I still have an hour drive home. So we'll see. We shall see. Well, what I can say is, like, if you want to go on this trail and you want to be completely immersed in nature, probably not the trail for you. There's it has a really red cardinal over there, but I'd say that it's not very secluded. There's quite a bit of fence line with houses and barns and tractors, and you know what I mean. I wouldn't say it's the best to just go out, but I do recommend this park. It's pretty nice. These trails really opened up as well. This one says trails closed. This has a blue sign. There's one there that says do not enter. And that's where I'm from. I think I'm gonna go this way. I am very curious to know where that goes though. I don't know. Well, keep on going on my trail that I'm on. Okay, so I am currently right here. Finished my trail. And I have a couple options. I have an exit and I have a red trail. And the red trail is 1.2 miles. The trail I did was 2.1. Then I have a 1 mile walk back once I get done with this trail. So I think I'm gonna go take the trail, then I'm gonna head back, and then I'll be done. And then probably have a part 2 where I just do this trail alone. But until then, it'll go up in 2 parts probably, so I can split this out into 2 days. But I'm gonna start working on this trail. Another thing I will say about this trail is that there is absolutely no rest spots. No rest spots for people doing the trail at all. So if you have low stamina and you really want somewhere to sit a lot, I tell you, there's no benches at all. At least on the one I did with the 2 mile. And then in the intersection where they meet, usually there's benches and stuff. And a big open area. Or at least a little bit more open with one bench, but usually, I don't know, there's usually a bench, and there's not. And I'd like a place to sit down because my back hurts because I'm carrying a bag. And I sound dumb saying it because I'm only 20, but got my water, my bag, carrying my camera, but yeah, no rest spots. So if you have low stamina, highly recommend, I don't know, getting your stamina up, I guess. Big drop right here with a couple step things. Big drop in a bridge. Pretty cool. And I don't know how far along it is onto the trail. There's a bench. So we sit. I just saw my first deer on this trail. It's right over there, down this path. You can still see him in the woods moving a little bit, but probably not on the camera. First deer, first wildlife actually. Maybe there'll be more. I hear one. I hear more. So there's another one down in the woods, but I tried to take a photo, but he ran. I was gonna try to get him walking across, but he's gonna run any second now. Staring at me. She's eating. Eating it. He's so cute. Well, I walked away. I don't want to disturb it too much, but honestly, he was pretty chill. He didn't even really run. I just got to stand there with him. Like far away, but made eye contact. I was watching him eat, and he was watching me. And first wildlife about 3 hours or 2 hours in. Yeah. I actually know it's 3 hours in. Maybe. I can't do math. I don't know what time it is. But yeah, well, it's always awesome seeing deer. Well, again, it's kind of weird. People's houses and sheds. Never seen this on a state park. Figured they'd build them further away from people's houses. I don't know. I wonder how often people give each other problems out here. But I don't know. Just interesting. Hope it doesn't rain on me. It got really cloudy for some reason. At another crossroad kind of thing, fork. I'm obviously gonna go this way. Man, these people have a lot of trucks. I don't even know if I'm supposed to record over there. I have a lot of animals. I'm getting kind of winded, man. Tired. It's getting dark out here. Freaky. Pretty sure I'm nearing the end of the trail. And most of it, I will say, was, again, straight long paths next to a field. People's houses. Interesting, I guess. I didn't really feel like I should be there. It's kind of weird being next to people's property. A little unsettling, really, but that, I would say that's probably about it. I don't know, but I don't know what I'm gonna give the park yet. Like a scale on a rating of 1 out of 10, but I'm pretty sure I'm almost at the end of the trail. And then I'll finish up the video when I get back to my car. But until then, I'm gonna keep checking. Check this out. Weird tree. Weird tree. But yeah, actually, look at that. I see the exit. So I'm done with this trail. I would rate that, the red trail, probably, honestly, 5 out of 10, maybe a 4, maybe a 4.5. Because of all the walking along people's yards. Weird. There was a bridge and a bench, which made it cool. Blue trail, really long. Overall, though, probably a 6.5, I'd say. It was pretty good. Do I recommend this park so far? I mean, yeah. It's a state park. You know, everyone should go to them. But yeah. Alright. So look, I am done with the red trail completely. And I'm almost back to the exit completely as well. Here is the blue trail start. Here is the exit sign. And right across this trail, I think, should be the actual exit. I'm back on the green trail. But I'm starting to feel a little bit of a problem. It's sprinkling. Not very cool. So I gotta make it back to my car in like 10 minutes, hopefully. This trail's not long, but gotta start hurrying. I didn't think it'd rain. It was super sunny earlier. halfway marker for the green trail. This is back whenever I first went through here. I thought this is where the trail ended, but it keeps going that way. So we go that way. It's so windy. You can see it down there again. It goes down more windy. Why? Just let me be done. Okay. Made it. I don't know where that goes, but I know where this goes, and this goes back to my car. Oh. Just gotta keep going, man. Keep going. I'm super tired. So I made it back to the car. Let's use this map. So I started here. This is where I am now. I went all the way up through this, through here. Then I went through this part. I'm pretty sure, oh wait, no, I went here. All the way around like this. Then I went like this. All this is people's property. All of this is people's property. Same with like this right here, and this. Sorry, it's windy. Then I came down. Then I went down all the way back. So total about like 4 or 5 miles, I think, roughly. I don't know. I'm not sure. Pretty much no braking. There's nowhere to really sit. Kind of sucked, but we are done. And we're finna get out of here so it doesn't rain on me. But I'm gonna do an overview in just a minute. Alright, so Purtis Creek overall, I'm gonna have to give it like a 6.5. I do think, like I said, I think that the trails are really nice. They're fine for the most part. Blue trail is really long, red trail is pretty long. It's fine. Green trail was good. In spring, it's very, it's very nice. It's very green. And I will say though, I didn't do the yellow trail. There will be another part probably. And overall, there wasn't much nature or anything, but they do have a nice swimming hole on the lake that you can go to that I didn't show, but I've been before. And I know that it is really nice to swim. It's like a big C shape that they, put out. It's really cool. Highly recommend going there if you want to swim. Is it cool to go if it's local, like it is for me? Yeah, I think it is. I should probably go more because it's pretty cool there and it is local. But do I think it's worth driving probably more than 3 hours for or 2? No, probably not. I don't think so. There wasn't a whole lot for me to do photography with, but I will say that it was nice. It was nice. It was good nature stuff. But like I said, a lot of the trails are on the edge of people's property, and I didn't enjoy that. I think it really takes away from the core value of being out in the nature and the wildlife. But there also wasn't much nature or rest spots, and I like to sit down and sit in nature. I don't think there was much of that, but I don't want to take away too many points for that because it is still a nice park and whatnot. And there's a cool bridge on the lake that you can go, or a path on the lake, I guess. I don't know. But overall, probably a 6.5, I think, total. But yeah, thank you for watching, and if you've made it this far, I really appreciate it. It's really cool. But thank you for watching. See you next time.